actually. It's called Timeless Classics, Daring and Modern. And it's, I guess, like a book subscription service or something. I'm not completely sure. And I wouldn't normally buy books this way because I think it can be quite expensive, but I couldn't resist this one. So this is the book here, which is still attached to this cardboard. This is the first issue and it was only £2.99. And it's Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So I thought, I can't really not buy that for £2.99. And yes, I do have other copies of Pride and Prejudice, but this one looks so gorgeous. And I thought I would open it up and show you what it's like. Looking here at this cardboard advertisement, there is Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, Louisa May Alcott's Little Women, Charlotte Bronte, Jane Eyre, another one of Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility, The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton, and Good Wives, Louisa May Alcott. But all the books, let me pick this up and show you, have these gorgeous flower design spines, and I don't know when they're decorated inside, but we're going to have a look at this Pride and Prejudice copy and see. So if I actually turn this over, sort of explains it a bit better here. So it says, a homage to the novels that speak about you, a superb selection of novels that revolutionised the female universe, an exclusive edition that is as evocative as it is timeless. Now it's called the Cranford Collection. It says it's inspired by the Cranford Collection. I'm not absolutely sure what that is. But then at the bottom you can see, sort of shows you what these novels will look like. It says splendid 19th century covers reinterpreted in colour with gold embossing, carefully crafted texts with period engravings on the frontispiece and exquisitely decorated chapter openers. And so the next issue is going to be £11.99. So essentially you're buying each book for £11.99. Well, is that a good deal or not? I don't know really, but I suppose it depends on your own budget. The books look very nice. I may buy one or two, but I think to actually pay for a subscription and get one off, I think actually you get 4 every month, so that's quite a lot of money, I think. But anyway, let's have a look. Oh, and just to reiterate, by the way, I bought this myself. I'm not being sponsored or anything. This is just purely my, me finding this and just showing you in my own opinion about what I think of this myself. Anyway, this is actually stuck quite fast to this cardboard, so I'm going to need my scissors. In fact, I might even take the plastic off and extract the book like that. So grab scissors and let's try not there's some information underneath as well. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's have a look at the book. I'm going to move this cardboard out of the way. So this is the book itself. It's hardback. It's got a gorgeous cover of a peacock with huge plumes. I hope you can see it properly in this light. And the peacock is standing on one leg on top of a big vase. You've got sort of blues and reds. And then you have the title, of course, Pride and Prejudice. And then it looks like this on the side, which is very, very lovely. And on the back, there's a little peacock feather in the middle. So it is a gorgeous book to look at aesthetically. Let's have a look inside. So the first look inside, this is sort of brown, almost gold, sort of brown with a hint of gold. Then there's an illustration on this side looks as though if you subscribe you get various free things, bookmarks, a free issue, 2 sets of limited edition prints, and 2 elegant bookends, practical and decorative. And there are the details on how you actually subscribe. So send no money now, free post and packing. So when you subscribe they send them to you. Cancel whenever you like, never miss an issue, delivered to your door. Well, it sounds like a nice idea, but is it too expensive? Look as though you can also order them from your news agents. And the next issue is Wuthering Heights. Emily Bronte, issue 2 on sale in 2 weeks. So I guess the difference is if you just bought them from the news agents, you can just buy them which copies you like. Although if you're anything like me, you want to buy them all. But we all have limited budgets, of course. And what's this? Okay, so that's just another sort of advert. Oh, that's about subscribing online. And then this looks like there's a bit of information about the book series itself. I mean, they look really nice, don't they? From the exquisite novels of Jane Austen to the dark romanticism of the Bronte sisters, from the rebelliousness of Little Women to the passionate thirst for freedom of Jane Eyre. Exclusive edition that is as evocative as it is timeless. I think I've already read that. I mean, they look very pretty. They've got a sort of like arts and crafts look about them, I think, with all the flower patterns. I mean, they would look fabulous on your bookshelf. No doubt about it. Look at that. Lovely. So, what does it say about this copy? Jane Austen, the champion of £4.99.